Someone recently asked me if the scene of Buzz Aldrin taking communion on the moon in the HBO miniseries From the Earth to the Moon was real, and it was. He did. After Apollo 11 landed on the moon, they didn't immediately open the door and step outside. They had a lot of stuff to do first. It was actually a couple hours before their EVA started, and during that time, Buzz Aldrin took communion. I can't speak to Buzz now, but at the time he was very religious and was very active in his local church and was able to take the wine and bread and chalice he needed for this rite thanks to Lou Ramone. Ramone was the one who packed the small chalice a few inches high, a few sealed packets of wine, and the wafers in a spot that Buzz Aldrin could easily grab it between the landing and actual EVA on Apollo 11. Buzz Aldrin wrote about it later. I poured the wine into the chalice our church had given me. In the 1/6 gravity of the moon, the wine curled slowly and gracefully up the side of the cup. It was interesting to think that the very first liquid ever poured on the moon and the first food eaten there were communion elements. The chalice that Aldrin took to the moon is now at the Webster Presbyterian Church near the Johnson Space Center. And Neil Armstrong didn't participate, which I think is kind of a great part of this moment. Buzz Aldrin was religious. He wanted to do this ceremony, and Neil Armstrong didn't feel the need to participate. It didn't mean anything to him. He didn't stop Buzz Aldrin from doing it. At this peak of science and engineering, we have two men with two different personalities and two different faiths, and neither is stopping the other from marking the moment with something that was meaningful to him.